Students, I am Nasmi Faisal, your science teacher. Hope you all enjoyed Onam. Dear students, just look around you. You can see a lovely nature, right? And you just imagine you are in the forest. What will happen? You can hear the many sounds of plants and animals. Is it children? Now you heard the crow sounds, like that different kind of animals and plant sound, you can hear it. Is it children? That is, actually forest is a natural resources. Forest is a natural resources and we can see the varieties of plants and animals in that forest, right? And which are very essential for survival and fittingness of our humankind. Is it children? So, but now what happened? Now our forests are in threat because of deforestation. So what is deforestation, children? That is cutting the trees for the many purpose, right? So now I am going to explain a new chapter, lesson 7, conservation of plants and animals. Dear children, actually deforestations are two kind, like man-made by nature. If it is man-made, like we are cutting the trees, is it? We are cutting the trees for many purpose, for making the factory or something else like that, paper, furniture, like that. But when we are cutting the tree, what will happen, children? Because carbon dioxide level is increased in the atmosphere. If there is no tree, what will happen? It will affect the global warming. That means carbon dioxide level will be increased, but rainfall is decreased and soil erosion will come. These all are the main consequences of deforestation. If there is no tree in the forest, what will happen? It will affect our nature, like that soil erosion, flood, then global warming, then fertility of soil. So it will make different disturbance to us, is it? That's why we need to conserve our forest. So for conservation, we have many plants like natural biodiversity or national park or sanctuary. These all are for conserving our forest. Children, today I am going to explain about what is deforestation. Then what is the consequence? What are the main consequences affecting by deforestation? And what the conservation, what are the protection we have to follow for deforestation, children? Deforestation means we are cutting the trees, right? We are cutting the trees for many purpose. It may be for making the home or building or factory or land cultivation or for making the paper, like the different purpose we are cutting the trees. That is deforestation. Clear, all of you? Then what are the main consequences will happen if there is no forest? What are the things will happen, children? We know that increase the temperature. Without tree, temperature will be increased, right? Then what will happen? Less rainfall. Rainfall is very less. And what are they? Then soil erosion. Like if there is no tree, roots cannot bind the soil. That's why soil will be eroded. Like that, soil erosion. And then flood will happen. These all are the many consequences. If they increase the temperature level, what will happen, children? The carbon dioxide level is increased on our earth. What will happen? It will affect the global warming. That heat will be reflected by the earth itself, right? So global warming will happen if it is deforestation increased. Clear, all of you? So these are the main consequences affected by deforestation. Then next I am going to explain about you how we have to conserve it or how we have to protect our forest. So dear children, forests are a home of living beings. We have to protect it, right? Sanctuary, children. It is the area where animals are protected from any disturbance to their natural habitat. That is wildlife sanctuary. Now in earth, lot of wildlife sanctuaries are there. Is there any example from Kerala wildlife sanctuary? That is Periyar. Okay, Periyar is one of the wildlife sanctuary in Kerala. Clear? We can check what is biosphere reserve. In biosphere reserve, that is the actually natural habitat where animals and plants are protected. Okay, animals and plants are protected in their biodiversity. Okay, then what is red data book, children? In red data book, we have to collect the number of animals and plants which are endangered. Endangered means what? or extinct species. That only less amount of animals and plants which are living in the country now. That is, we have to, or we can say it is an extinct animal or endangered. We have to collect their name and we have to follow in the red data book. Clear? So our forest is very important for living us. So we have to conserve it and we have to protect it. Okay. So we can meet in our next class. Thank you.